Did that when I was 18. Terrible mistake. And welcome back to Thursday Night Modern. For round 4, we got Lantern versus Jeskai.
Because we couldn't let the night pass without one of the Lantern decks getting on camera.
I'm so happy. I wish we got to see the mirror
That would have
on
been
camera.
interesting.
Yeah. That would have been very interesting. So I'm really excited for Lanterns. I like Lanterns. I love the concept of the deck. Playing against it, obnoxious, obviously.
It is a really interesting deck because there really isn't another deck that works like it.
No. I mean, yeah, it's a mill deck, but
It's very unique. In what
it's unique with how it works because one, you're usually not going to be able to attack with creatures.
Right.
2, because of Invention of War, it was printed.
War of Invention?
Yeah, whatever. Invention of War. You sit down.
That one really good instant.
Yeah.
It's an instant, right?
Good. Yes. That's why it's disgusting.
Yeah. It's artifact cord.
But it yes,
Literally.
it's artifact core, but it does cost 3 blue.
Yeah, because unfortunately, unlike Convoke, you can't pay for the color.
Right. So, which means you have an instant speed Leyline of Sanctity with Witchbane Orb. Mainboard Pithing Needle, because why not? It's just an overall very unique, very well put together deck. What I find very interesting with the deck is instead of Ghoul Caller's Bell, they're running the Pixis Lantern.
Okay.
Don't understand why.
Yeah, Pixis is really interesting.
Because it exiles it face down. Face down, that's important. But I think it's just odd. I don't know.
Pixis in and of itself is a very odd card.
It is a very odd card.
I hate playing against players who play Pixis in Commander. I hate that card so much.
Well, I mean, you're only going to have to deal with it one time, where Lanterns you have to deal with it like 4 of them.
Right.
So, you know.
But you're also probably going to have to deal with it the entirety of the game in Commander. And if you're lucky, they'll finally crack it. Not something you're ever going to see in Modern.
No. But Lanterns looks like they're going to keep their 7, so that's pretty scary. Jeskai's going down to 6, so that's going to be pretty tough. I think this matchup is very interesting. It really... Oh, this guy runs the tempo Jeskai, not control.
Right. Yeah, we did see him in round 1 tonight.
Yes. So this is going to be an interesting match because not only does John Douglas, the handsome John Douglas, as you guys know him, he is the commentator for Tuesdays with Taylor Gunn. But not only does he have to worry about getting Witchbane Orb out, he's got to worry about getting Bridge out as well.
Right.
Which, if he was just playing the burn, if he was just playing against the regular, or not regular, but the Jeskai control that I play and, you know, got first and second place in the Columbus Open about a month ago now.
Humble brag.
Yeah. He would only really need to worry about the Witchbane Orb. Because that's the only way that that control deck is going to win, is just by burning them, essentially.
All right, so let's see what we got here. Getting down.
Let's see that top card.
Get down the
Snap.
A beautiful promo snap, too.
I like that snap. People hate it. I think they're wrong.
I just like promos.
Yeah. Ooh.
Is that V-Click?
Yes. Main board.
V-Click is a fine card. I mean, we have a Red-Blue Fairies player at the shop quite often.
Yeah.
I actually really like that deck, too.
Every Tuesday and sometimes Thursdays.
Yeah.
It's me and him fight every Tuesday. Not like physically fist fight, but we scrap every Tuesday, and our record is like 50-50 right now. I did switch up on him from playing Ad Nauseam to Jeskai control. That was not a fun match for me. He tapped down one of my lands.
Oh.
And then he played Kiki.
Yep.
And I was like, yeah.
We're done here.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine. So.
Alright, so we've got a Lantern and a Codex Shredder.
Ooh.
Got an Inventor's Fair on top. Seems pretty good. Nice multi-use card.
Inquisition, take the V-click. Ooh. No, I would take Snap here.
Yeah, so we've got Snap, V-click, and Path. Well, and Hallowed Fountain, as far as I can tell.
And a Path.
And I said Path. It's a cryptic command that I didn't say.
All right,
because
my bad.
it's
Hey.
3 or more.
Hey.
Not 3 or less.
Hey, listen here. No need to yell. Okay?
I can't control the volume of my voice. Fun fact.
I can't control it.
Oh no, I actually have hearing problems.
Oh.
Fun fact.
How old are you?
24.
Hmm.
Also
20
fun fact.
24 and need hearing aids. Rough.
I not need hearing aids. Just have inner ear problems. Vertigo, it's great. It's not. Got on Mistra's Bobble.
Which I'm really interested on why they have Bobble in the deck.
What is it exactly that Bobble does again?
Sack it, look at the top card of target player's library.
And draw a card?
And on the next upkeep, draw a card.
Okay.
So what's really interesting is you Bobble. Doesn't matter what deck you look at. Go to your opponent's turn. You get the draw before they do.
Right.
Which is hilarious.
It is very spicy.
Yeah.
And it does seem fine in this deck because it is just a one-off slightly earlier Mishra's Bobble. And it is, obviously it's a Mishra's Bobble, an earlier Lantern of Insight, if you can find it.
Sure, I guess. I don't know. I think it's just kind of awkward.
But it does draw you a card.
Hmm?
That never hurts.
What?
Drawing cards.
No, card advantage is a thing.
Especially off of a 0-drop.
Yes.
So
And you get information.
Yeah.
Like how... It's pretty good. Yeah, I think right now he needs to be trying to find that bridge. Inventor's Fair, trigger.
And you can definitely use that to find the bridge.
Can he? What's its ability?
I believe if you control 3 or more artifacts, you can sacrifice it to fetch an artifact out of your deck. I will double check that.
That's disgusting.
It is really good. And I believe if you also have 3 or more at the beginning of your upkeep, you gain a life.
Yeah, I definitely know that one.
Okay, it's 4, tap, sacrifice it, search your library for an artifact card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library, activate this ability only if you control 3 or more artifacts.
So John just shredded himself, got an Ancient Stirrings. Pretty gross. As in
That's another
good.
way to go get it.
Oh, he gets to see the top card. So he knows one of the options is Shredder, which...
It appears he is getting.
Yeah. What was it? I think I saw 3 lands and something else.
You got another Bobble on top.
Play the Shredder.
Get that non-permanent off the battlefield. Alright, so we've got Codex Shredder number 2 down. So he doesn't have enough mana to end step, get the crack the Inventor's Fair.
Right. But John's feeling fine. He's fine right now. I'd be more worried if he was a little bit lower in health, but he's fine where he's at.
Yeah. There's only what, it's 2-1?
Snappy?
Yeah.
Yes. 2-1.
So it's only beats for 2 every time.
Ooh, that's that war though. Woo!
Well, I guess you don't need to crack that Inventor's Fair now.
No. Just untap, draw that bad boy, get your bridge.
Yeah, bridge is 4?
3.
3.
3. Although he does know Nate has a Logic Knot in hand, so he's just going to wait for Nate to tap out, obviously, and play at instant speed. Bam!
Nothing like an instant speed,
Grab something from your deck. It's so
nothing like an instant speed anything, really.
true.
Alright, Right, so it looks like he's considering going for it.
Which he can easily do. No problem. Thing is, it's just gonna get logic knotted, right?
So, 1, 2, 3.
I think at this point, yeah, you're gonna start tapping your artifacts for that. I think he should have tapped the Mistress Bauble as well. So he could have 2 mana open, so Nate will have to either tap more mana or delve more. I don't think it really matters here because it's just eventually just going to be gone.
Right.
It's just going to get countered. Not only does he have Logic Knot, but he has Cryptic.
And quite the graveyard. So I believe, yeah, he can just Logic Knot X2 and get there.
X1. No, yeah, X2.
He has to do it for
X1. Yeah, 2
X1
because John could have easily tapped Bobble and even
the Kodak Shredders.
Shredders. Yeah, I don't. To be able to leave up 3 more mana. Don't think it really matters though. At this point. All right, he's just gonna get it.
Yep.
No big
There it is.
no big deal. So, which is really interesting because Nate has no mana for Cryptic.
Right.
He's 1 off. Oh, he's going to his draw step though. So he's. Oh wait, no. Yeah. It's John's turn. Okay, I thought it was Nate's for some reason.
Yeah, it was an end step War of Invention.
Right.
There's the bridge. No mana for the Cryptic, so it
Nope.
looks like it's hitting one way or the other.
Yeah, and John has no cards, so that snap is no longer hitting.
Alright, so we're gonna crack the Tarn.
Grab another blue source. I would imagine a red. No, this is awkward. Huh.
Yeah, he's in fact getting the blue-red.
I guess that's fine. I don't know. I've never really been in that position, but
The Spell Queller seems a little late here.
yeah, definitely late. Yeah, you can have that land, bud. No big deal.
That's fine.
Shock it in, because why not?
Spite.
Life-
Spite is a powerful force.
Yeah, life doesn't matter here. It's your cards. Land. You can keep that land. Thoughtseize. Yes.
Seems
I think I would
pretty
take
good
that.
here.
I think I would keep that Thoughtseize. Yeah, because you got a pretty good board state here already. You got 2 Millers. Got the bridge. No cards in hand.
Yeah, and it looks like the only card in Nate's hand that he'd be able to get is that path that's been sitting kind of dead. Alright, he's going for it anyway.
So, here's what's funny. He's either going to take the Cryptic or counter it, bounce
Right.
that, which just doesn't... Oh, I think his modes were bounce, draw. I'm not sure.
Yep, bounce draw.
Okay. Path. Oh, he gets path from... Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Woo! Replays bridge. Even
Yep.
safer now. Because he knew Nate was going to draw the land.
Yep.
So that's whatever. John's probably feeling pretty good right about now.
He's in a really good position here.
Snap. Definitely want to mill that. Wait. Yeah, because Nate did helix him. So that's in the graveyard. Opt. Well, he's got to keep that.
Yeah, not much choice on that one.
He could sacrifice Lantern. Lantern of Insight.
I'm gonna opt.
Put that bottom.
Spell Queller.
Yep.
Might want to reveal the top card of your deck there.
True.
Kind of important when you're playing against a Lantern deck.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Oh, Logic Knot. Well, that's gonna be gone.
Yeah.
One way or another, it's gone.
No reason
It's either getting
not to.
shredded or it's getting fetched
Graph
away.
Digger's Cage. Oh, jeez. I think that's really interesting that they're running that main board, too. It just has so much main board one of hate cards.
It really does. Especially against any deck that plays Snapcaster Mage, which is, what, most of Modern?
Probably about a quarter.
That seems like a lot, though. I mean, either way, that's a lot of Modern.
There's a lot of blue out there. So, let's see. Stops that. Stops Dredge. Stops any Coco, Cord.
Nonsense.
Yeah. He's going to counter that. Yeah, sure. You got it, dude.
May as well.
You got it. He just tapped Flooded Strand.
That's okay.
Thank you, John Douglas.
That's not a mana land.
I actually I did that accidentally one time. Was it Tuesday or last Friday or something? Tried to tap a Flooded Strand for mana, and Scott was actually right next to me. He's like, "Excuse me, sir," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'll even pay 3 life. Fetch shock. You're not getting that spell."
All right, going to game 2. Just couldn't get around the lock.
No, I mean, and that's the thing. You just they get the lock, and you just feel helpless.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah, there really isn't a whole lot you can do to get around that.
Yeah. I mean, even with eventually they would get what's the land? It's a blue colorless. Tap it, put an artifact on top of your library. What's it called? Academy runes? Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Get that. Oh, you blew up my bridge? That's fine. It's up back on top.
Yeah. Oh no, you dealt with it for like a second.
Yeah. Good job. I'm proud of you. But
you climbed this whole mountain. It's like an anthill.
surprise, it's back.
Yeah. And that seems to be one of the unfortunate things when it comes to ensnaring bridge and just a lot of good enchantments and artifacts like that. You can get rid of them for like a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure Lantern runs 4 bridges still.
Most
But
likely.
if Wizards is on something and really wanting to ban bridge for some reason, Lantern's probably going to be dead.
Or at least severely neutered. Because that does seem like a super important piece for Lantern to be able to do anything.
I think they're just putting it down because
They can.
I just think there's no other card out there, right, that does a bridge effect?
Not to my knowledge.
Yeah, so I think
Let's do some research.
Lanterns is just going to be dead if bridge gets banned. Jace unbanning. Come on, Wizards.
Oof.
What are you doing?
Well, I know that they're reprinting it again in Masters 25, but that doesn't seem like a very good reason to unban it.
No, it's not a good reason.
Not even really a reason.
I think everyone, I would say about 75% of the Modern community would say Modern is in a very healthy state. I mean, you can even see people bringing in like super fun decks, like not top tier, and just doing well. Like Mardu Pyromancer, that's becoming a thing. I'm super excited about.
Yeah, that's a really interesting deck I've seen a little bit of.
Yeah, it's got good solid colors, red, white, black.
And our stream runner is informing us that the ban on banned is probably fake news.
It's fake news. It's CNN. It's fake news.
And I mean, like, no offense to Seth. I do enjoy watching his stuff, but he's the king of punts, and this might just be a really big punt.
Yeah, that's fine. Won't offend me. I mean,
obviously, I'm not offended. I don't play Modern.
Yeah, which is wrong. And I'll keep telling you this.
I mean, I want to get into it. I just
Well, you should.
haven't
What are you
found
doing
my
with your
deck.
life?
Playing Commander.
Wrong.
But Commander's
Sell your
great.
Commander.
No.
All of them.
No.
How many Commander decks you got?
So many.
That's ridiculous.
Like 8.
Stop.
How many do I actually have?
I don't want to know. Is it more than 2?
Yes.
I'm good. I don't need to know.
I have 2 $50 decks.
Still Commander though.
Let's see. I have that one, that one.
Hollowed Fountain untapped.
I have
Serum
8.
Visions. 8?
I have 8 commander decks. Granted, not all of them are complete.
Granted, it's still the wrong format.
I thoroughly enjoy Commander. It's like chess. Which
So
I'm
is
bad
Modern.
at.
So is Modern.
It's like checkers. It still takes a lot of strategy. It's just
Get
not
out.
quite the same.
Get out. I'm offended.
I mean, I'm not
It's
I'm
like
not trying to knock Modern.
How about this? It's like poker.
Okay, yeah. It's more like poker.
I love poker. Love me some poker.
And like I guess standard would be like Chinese checkers because there's so much going on you probably don't know what's actually happening.
What, standard?
Yeah, except you know you're probably just gonna see the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, I think standard's usually in this pattern of 3 decks.
Energy and not energy and not energy.
Well, energy's banned. Well, not
Well,
energy
not bad.
itself.
It's a little neutered,
Yeah.
which is great.
Yeah, apparently. Never played standard. Not wanting to.
Yeah, I played it for like a minute, like I said last round. I kind of want to get back into standard just because the new Merfolk deck looks really fun.
Yeah, I did see that. It does look fun.
I got to play it in the testing that we did a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And while there's a lot of things that I would change about the deck that we had proxied up, I still really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And like I have been watching Luke Browning play Merfolk for weeks and weeks and weeks. And of course I asked him tonight, are you playing the usual? Which surprisingly not, but
Yeah. For some reason.
for some reason not playing. Well, I know the reason. I actually asked him. Apparently all of his Merfolk are in his standard decks.
That's gross. What's he doing with his life?
Playing standard Merfolk apparently.
Well, stop it.
But like that's an archetype that I'm really interested to see.
Can we get Nate to fix his graveyard exile pile a little bit? That is a little scumbaggish.
I don't know. They are tilted sideways. I can tell the difference, but I'm used to that. That's how I'm used to seeing it.
Okay.
A lot of people in Commander will do it exactly like that. They're just oriented different.
Well, Commander's Commander.
I mean, I'm one of the people who will put my exile pile way off to the side, but that's because I run a lot of recursion.
Right.
Oh, we got the Ceremonious Rejection with the 6-fingered Vidalcan.
Yeah. 5-fingered and 1 thumb.
Either way, more digits than necessary.
More than
Unless
necessary.
you're from Kaladesh.
I don't know. I think it'd be pretty sweet to have a 6th finger. I mean, you don't get to wear gloves anymore, but...
Well, you make custom-made gloves.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
That's fair. Gloves
Not
are a
doing
pain in the butt to do. Speaking as a cosplayer.
Well, then you can do gloves. Make
No.
me a 6-finger glove.
Dude, I can't do 5-finger gloves. I tried once. It's...
Is this my problem?
No.
Okay.
It's not even my problem anymore. I got out of that fandom.
You
Because
can never
actual
leave.
hell. Oh, it was Homestuck. It was actual hell.
Oh, yeah. I don't know a whole lot about that. I'm glad I don't.
Yeah. As someone who was... I ran an event for Cincinnati Homestucks. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend.
Okay. I am
They're scary.
definitely not doing that.
It is a scary fandom.
Yeah. Yeah, I went to a convention, oh god, 4 years ago?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Whew.
That was the height of Homestuck.
Yeah.
That was scary.
Yeah, I went there like I'm not like
Do you remember which convention?
Matsuricon?
I didn't go. I've never
Which
been
I
to Matsuri.
still where's my wallet? I still have the room key. Here it is. It's beat up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but there it is, Matsuricon.
2014 Matsuricon. Wow.
Yeah. Damn, I was right on. Yeah, up in Columbus. It was pretty dope. Didn't really watch too much anime at the time. I just went. And holy shit.
Yeah.
All the fucking horn, excuse my language, all the all the horns and everything out there.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
what is going on?
Now, see, I've never been to Matsuricon, which is a shame, but I've been to OhioCon.
Yeah.
And, oh boy, I went at the height of the Homestuck fandom. And there is an area that those of you who are relatively familiar to the Columbus area and have been to this convention center knows of. You go down the steps from where the main convention hall is, and there's where the ballrooms are.
Okay.
There's some steps that lead outside. It's one of the like big front entrances. That entire area from the main hallway to the doors outside was all Homestucks. Surprisingly organized photo shoot, though.
Okay. Cool.
And I mean, like, that was one of my first conventions. That was it. Homestuck is like baby's first fandom.
Sure.
I believe we are being judged
Saw it.
silently.
Only God can judge me.
I don't know. I judge myself. I'm talking about Homestuck. Like, I'm still into the fandom. I haven't even finished reading it.
Yeah, I just won't get into that.
Yeah, save yourself.
I am.
Believe me.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out, like, apparently the whole horns thing is determined on your horoscope and all this, and
Yeah.
I was trying to figure it out. I'm just like, yeah, I'm not getting it.
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
I tried Googling it because I wasn't going to go through all that reading.
Well, there's where you went wrong.
And I'm just like, okay.
Good luck with that.
I'm just not going to get an answer, am I? But no, I been slowly getting into anime. I just can't read fast. So I got to get the dubbed.
Yeah. Well, sorry about all the fast typing I was doing earlier then.
No, it doesn't bother me. I love typing fast. But, yeah, it's funny. I'll just be playing a game with Eric, my buddy, and I'll be typing to somebody, and I have a mechanical keyboard, so it's just like super loud.
Oh yeah.
And when I get going,
Oh yeah.
it activates the mic, and he was like, "Britt, are you typing a novel? What are you doing? You need to calm down." I'm like, "Can't talk, typing. Need to finish this." So I'm just like going and going and going.
All right.
I'm probably
back
like
to the game.
bleeding his ears and everything. Like, it's great.
After a very long distraction, back to the game. All right. Ooh, starting on Pixis. Ooh, that should be interesting.
It's also very
Not
interesting.
activating Pixis at a turn.
It's very interesting that both of them kept their 7.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Getting straight into this game.
that's neato.
All right, so you got Ancient Stirrings. See what we're getting. So Ancient Stirrings is colorless?
Yep.
Anything colorless?
Yep. So that's pretty much the whole deck.
With the exception of course, Word of Invention, which we see there in those 5.
And Thoughtseize.
And Thoughtseize.
But hey,
Oh.
Mox Opal,
Yeah.
that's beautiful.
Who needs a land when you have an artifact?
True. I did see John Douglas already has Invention of Whir, or Whir of Invention. I'll never get it right. The blue chord in hand.
Yeah.
And he does have Bridge in hand. So
All right, getting a bolt in.
John's probably feeling pretty comfortable about his hand. Last game, he just got wrecked.
Yeah.
He's going too slow. I think Lanterns really strives on going first. Just kind of with any deck, really.
Yeah, Modern definitely seems like the type of format where you just want to go first. Most of the
Unless you're
time.
playing 8-rack.
Really?
Yes. Do you know 8-rack?
A little bit. I've seen a little bit of it on camera.
Okay.
So I understand the deck, but I've seen it so few times that I don't really completely understand it, or I'm not completely familiar with it.
So because you're going second with 8-rack, they're going first, so that's a minimum of 1 less card in their hand.
Okay.
So if they play a Thoughtseize, that's 2 more cards out of their hand.
Okay.
And since 8-rack deals with how many cards they have in their hand, you're already getting an advantage. Because you're drawing, and they're not. So, it's really interesting. It's really interesting. I played it a couple times. Definitely a fun deck, for sure.
It's definitely an interesting deck.
It is. I like to call it 12-rack.
What are the other 4?
I'll let you guess.
I wouldn't even be able to.
Yeah, you could. We saw the card
Is it
earlier
Whir?
tonight. No, Whir's not in there. It's a
Really?
mono black deck.
Aren't the racks and artifacts?
One is,
Yeah.
but the other one is Shrieking Affliction, which
Okay.
is black.
Actually, I'm not that familiar with that card.
Shrieking Affliction.
If I haven't seen it in Commander, I probably don't know what it is.
Upkeep,
Okay.
Player takes 3 damage if they have 1 or less cards.
If
in their
they're
hand.
heck bent. Or less.
Yeah. So, can you figure out why I like to call it 12 rack?
Other than that there's 12 of them?
There's only 8.
Effectively?
There's 8 effectively. What are the other 4 racks?
Well, there's the rack.
Yep.
And I know the other one, I just don't know the name of it off the top of my head.
Shrieking Affliction?
Well, yeah, but I thought that was one of the unusual ones. Because I don't see that one that much.
Shrieking Affliction?
I've seen it on camera like twice.
Okay. All right. I'll give you a hint. We saw the card that makes it 12 rack earlier tonight.
In this match or in another match?
Other match.
Oh, then I would have no idea.
It's a black card. Planeswalker.
Oh, one of the lilies?
Yeah. Get it?
Not last hope. The
Veil.
Veil, yeah.
Get it? Ha ha ha. I'm a child. How many cards John got in hand? 2? 3.
Looks like they're, yeah.
So that snap just barely getting in there.
And now it's 4 cards in hand.
It is.
For now.
But he should be able to drop
Not for long.
most of these cards.
See, what is that, a blue card or?
Yeah, that's
Is that word? Okay, he's got 2 whirs.
Whir, Abrupt Decay, 2 whir. Oh, jeez.
And
Inquisition.
Inquisition. I can still barely tell the difference between Inquisition and Thoughtseize on screen.
What? They're completely different. Thoughtseizes is all cute and purpley. Like, look at that. And an elf going in the ear.
You mean a fairy?
Elf fairy.
I mean, they basically are. The
Yeah.
difference is size and
Yeah.
wings.
Uh,
And color sometimes.
but yeah, and then Inquisition just looks bad.
I'm getting to the point where I can tell the difference, but it's still, they're so similar, and you see them you see both of them in the same deck.
Yeah.
That it's like, do they lose 2 life or not?
Right.
And it's really hard to read things on the screen sometimes. All right, so there's the Abrupt Decay.
That's why cards have pictures. Woo!
And I don't wear my glasses. And I'm still getting used to pictures.
Draw that Thoughtseize? No.
Nope, Pixis the Thoughtseize.
Into
Another Thoughtseize!
Pixis again. Before draw. Nope. Okay.
No?
Disagree with that. That's better. So how is he going to empty his hand?
You could theoretically work. Well, you can't dump it. Theoretically, worrying for 0 doesn't do a whole lot.
Right.
So we've had Richello under back here from last match, and he has brought up a very good point of Thoughtseizing himself.
But this deck needs Whir. It needs it bad.
Let's see, so...
Witchbane Orb.
Okay, I'm like, what? I don't know what... Okay. Yep. Not a card that I'm familiar with.
Nope. Hexproof and removes all the curses that you have.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I know of it, I just don't know it. I know of a lot of cards, it's actually knowing them.
Mm-hmm.
So it gives hexproof, yeah?
Yes.
So that does help against the burn aspect of Nate's stack.
Yep.
So while the hand is not empty, we are getting somewhere.
We are slowly getting there. If John could get another land right here, this would be great.
Oh, look, it's a land!
There we go. He definitely needs this land. Draw.
Land for turn. Got a Mox Opal.
Mox. Yeah. Pitch it. That's fine. Pixis.
Yep. Exile.
Ooh, another Pixis.
Another Pixis.
That's great.
So let's see. He's still got how many cards in hand?
2. It
So
looks
we've
like
got
he's
a
going
Whir
to
and a
Whir, though.
Thoughtseize. Yeah.
Whir for 3?
4. No, 3. You are right. It is 3.
What?
Somehow my brain said that the Mox Opal was tapped.
Not understanding why he went for 3.
Yeah, second ensnaring bridge isn't going to do much.
Yeah, it's just
So
going to be
getting a
another
Kodak shredder.
Eh, whatever.
Some more options for milling stuff.
Yeah.
Or milling versus exiling. Cracking the turn in response. Let's see. So he's down to 1 card in hand. So he's...
And John is at 2 life.
Yeah.
No Inventor's Fair. Go ahead, Nate. Cut it right to the top.
Let's see.
Nope. Ancient Stirrings. All right. All right.
That's almost.
It's a redraw. It's a good 5 cards right there.
It's almost an Inventor's Fair.
It is almost.
Alright, so do we know what we have in Nate's hand? Because I've been trying to keep a close eye on Douglas's.
Of what?
Of what Nate's got, because I think he's got
Oh, there's the Inventor's Fair. Sorry.
Oh, there it is.
In hand, yeah, he's got Ancient Stirrings and another Whir.
Yep. No, what Nate's got.
Oh. Last I saw was a Helix and Land.
Okay. Neither of which do him anything.
Nope. Inquisition, don't need it.
Nope. So that's probably going to get eaten by something.
Nate has a Ceremonious Rejection and another blue card.
Is it another Logic Knot?
No.
Alright. Inquisition himself, discard the Thoughtseize, down to 0 cards in hand.
Seems pretty good.
Shredder on top.
Definitely wants that Shredder.
No, he just played it this last turn, didn't he?
He gets it this turn, yeah. He gets the 1 now.
Alright.
Play Shredder. Counter it. Yeah. John's like, yeah, whatever, dude. John should be at 3 life.
Yep. So slowly getting the life back.
Nate, you're just helping John. Get less cards. No, John, you gotta mill that. There you go. Oh,
there's another one.
Oh, disgusting. Shredder, 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 shredder. You gotta shredder it.
Yeah, that's
John.
Gotta go.
John, that is his second one. They only
Right, there
run
it goes.
2. There you go. Okay.
Trying that snap.
John's probably gonna rewatch this and be like, Brent, you're an idiot. I know this. Ooh, Gearhog. That's fine.
So is there anything even in his graveyard that he could Gear Hulk back to help him out here?
Ceremonious Rejection.
Yeah, that is true.
Any counter.
Let's see.
John
He
should
doesn't
be
have
at
any
4
cryptics
now.
to bounce. Because Witchbane Orb only gives him hexproof, correct?
Correct.
So a cryptic command to wear and tear.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and throw that.
Yeah, that's gone.
Face down.
Logic Knot.
Sure.
Milling himself. Get a Spire on top. Yeah, the only way Nate even possibly has out of this is if he somehow miraculously manages to get a cryptic command to bounce it back. And even then, that only saves him for like a minute.
Well, the thing is if he does Gearhawk, yeah, no, there's pretty much nothing.
Yeah, he's dead in the water here. Well, there is the cryptic. But since John has both of his, yeah, that's getting exiled. Alright, into a Celestial Colonnade.
Sure, you got it, dude.
Yeah, it
Sacrifice Inventor's Fair. Search your library for an artifact card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Yep.
Yeah, it really does not look like Nate's got any way out of this at all.
No, it's going to be tough. 2 mill rocks is tough. If John gets 3,
yeah,
that's
at this point
donezo.
it would really take a miracle. But yeah, if he does get to the 3.
Yeah, I think Nate right now, since this is game 3, is perfectly fine making John do all of this. If this was still game 1, I would still have some problems with Nate. But he understands when he's locked out, which takes skill, or not skill, but knowledge.
Yeah.
So good on him.
And so we've got more of Invention again.
What is that?
That is a, it's Disdainful Stroke, I want to say.
Okay.
It should, if it is the card that I think it is counter something, spell with converted mana cost 4 or more, I believe.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks, I am fairly certain that was a Disdainful Stroke. Undo. Snapback, Serum Visions. Alright, chat has confirmed it was a Disdainful Stroke.
Cool. Thanks, chat.
Alright, Snapback, Serum Visions. Draw the opt.
He gets to see the top card of what he scried. No. He draws the card, so that new card is the top of his library. He gets to see that one scry.
Yeah, it's the top card is revealed at all times.
So, Nate needs to show... I mean, I don't think it really matters, but that's how it should work. You take the top card from Serum Visions, draw that, flip the next card, and then he can continue to scry, and he does not get to see the second card.
What is that we've got on the top of John's library?
John's?
Yeah.
Collective Brutality.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. It's hard for me to tell from upside down.
Just sit upside down.
Yeah, but then all the blood goes to my head and then I get dizzy and that's awful.
Is it though?
Yes.
Okay.
I have vertigo. I'm dizzy all the time anyway. Alright, so Ancient Stirrings. Getting Pixis number 2.
See ya, man.
Alright, and that's getting Logic Knotted. Alright, and John is letting it go.
Not really needed.
Yeah, he does already have 2 pieces down, and it's... Oh yeah, Nate is making sure it's gone.
Yeah, dude, just tap out all your mana. It doesn't matter. You're good. What are you gonna do? Opt on his end step? That's cute.
He is keeping the Disdainful Stroke in his graveyard, though. So John has done 2 whirs or 3 whirs this game?
3.
I believe, yeah. That's what I thought.
So I'm getting news that the whole Bridge ban and Jace unban is fake news.
Yes, Matt, we know that you told us that.
Well, no one's gonna believe a 15-year-old. Isn't it your bedtime? It's 10:13. You got school in the morning. Go do your homework.
Resurrection on top.
It was Saffron Olive, okay? Jeez.
Got another V-click on top. Probably that same V-click we've seen 4 times.
One of these days.
Which is probably a lie, because I'm sure one of them, at least one of them, got Pixist. But
We can believe it was all the same.
Shredded into a...
Land, you got it. You got that land.
Bubbled hand, reveal, and abrupt decay. Alright, so Nate has 2 ops, a bolt, and a ceremonious rejection. Doesn't seem like anything that's... Definitely doesn't seem like anything that's going to get him out of this.
No. Because they're already out on the field. He needs a cryptic, and even then...
Yeah.
It's just going to come back down next turn.
Right.
I'm really trying to figure out what Nate's protocol is here. It's another word. Jeez. I mean, might as well abrupt decay the snap. A snap.
Right.
The ugly Innistrad one.
Right, opting. Yep, to the bottom.
He gets to see that card. He gets to see that colonnade. Dear John Douglas, he did draw a Celestial Colonnade. Yeah, he scried, it went to the bottom. He gets to see the top card that he's going to draw. Lantern of Insight is not this hard.
Alright, bolt.
Go to draw
is-
bolt? Yeah,
yep.
sure.
There's Cryptic.
Yeah.
Cryptic's probably gone.
Mm-hmm. Not just gone, but exiled. So John's explaining how an Insight works, which earlier when he did Serum Visions and he did the Scry 2, John should have seen the first one, but it's far too late for that. And I think it was just a land, I think. I don't know. I mean, at this point, Nate can just play open-handed. So, what's the issue here?
So we're getting a judge in.
Am I at least being correct about this? Because I'm 99% sure. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Lantern of Insight, very interesting card with how scrying and everything works. It's neato.
Alright, so the Cryptic command is nonetheless exiled.
Is it? Is it, though?
Well, there's a tapped Pixis, so I assume he is activating that.
In response, opt. Boom! Spell Queller. Not in hand. Oh, I guess he could have.
I thought he had a second opt in hand.
No, but he does have a Gearhulk. I'm pretty sure he does not. But, let's see. Ooh, another Shredder. Shred.
And John not revealing
Yeah,
the top
there's
card of
a-
his own library.
There's some ceremonious rejection.
Oh, there we go.
John's like, oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, we've got
you're
Graph
right.
Tear's cage back.
Oh God, Gearhulk is useless now.
Gearhulk, Snap, basically everything. Alright, Spell Queller is discarded.
Can we get a card count for the Jeskai deck? Just to see how many cards are left.
Alright, we got a Lightning Helix on top.
That's fine. Witchbane Orbs out.
Yep.
No touchy my face. Snap. That's... Is there a Cryptic in Graveyard?
I don't believe so. I know there's at least 2 in exile.
Mm-hmm.
So, another Lantern on top.
Pixis. Pixis.
Getting the Graph Digger's cage down first, it appears.
Gearhawk.
Alright, and would assume flashing back a ceremonious rejection to counter that.
Unless there's a cryptic. Opt. Chooses opt to take that snap.
Alright. Revealing a Spell Queller to hand. And Spell Queller. Alright, I mean, that is one way to deal with it.
Oh, okay, he grabbed.
Yeah, he opted, got the Spell Queller, and
Got it. Abrupt decay. He's like, yeah, it was fine. I'll take it. I still get it. Still get it, yo.
And Nate did know that John had the Abrupt Decay in hand. Because it was revealed off the lantern.
Yes, should have. 3 minutes.
Alright, mill the lantern.
Oh.
And there's the Academy Ruins.
Yup. Game, set, match. Jinx, you owe me a beer.
Nah.
What?
Nah.
What's wrong with you?
I'll buy you a Coke.
Rum?
They don't sell rum here, and I'm broke. Payday's not till tomorrow.
I got paid today. Which reminds me, need to hit up the liquor store.
Pixis back on the top of his library.
Yeah.
Pixis, play Pixis. And that's gonna do it.
Hashtag just lantern things.
Mill that.
I really wish I knew how many cards were in Nate's deck.
Yeah, we've got to be getting pretty low here. Putting
The Academy Ruins. Throw that Shredder.
Yeah. Yep, get
Yeah.
the Shredder. Shredder. Alright, so John's now got 4 pieces of deck removal. I think this is, well, it's been over.
Nah. I hashtag believe.
It's pretty over.
I believe.
Alright, there goes the opt. It's an electrolyze. There goes the electrolyze. There's Spell Queller. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards left in his library now. 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, there
that's
we
fine.
go.
Whoo! Whoo! Now that is lanterns for you, ladies and gents. Love it.
All right, and down to a minute before turns.
I want to go ahead and say thank you for Justin for clearing up the whole Lantern of Insight, scrying, and all this. Ultra Cloud spawn. Thanks for following.
Especially after doing all of that.
Yeah. I was about to say Ultra Clown Posse, but...
All right, well, that is going to do it
reading.
for us then.
Yeah.
Thursday Night Modern at GameSwap Mason.
Yeah. Tomorrow we'll be starting at 7. I think it's Mark and Mario.
To my knowledge. I'm not certain. I'm actually not stream running tomorrow.
Okay.
But most Fridays it is Mark and Mario. We saw Mark earlier playing.
Yep. Some bad Tron deck.
It's fine.
No, it's not. It's Tron.
It's fine.
You haven't played Modern enough to understand.
Oh, no, I understand. But it's fine.
Listen. Tron's bad, okay? Tron's bad, okay?
Anyway, that'll do it for us tonight.
Yep. All right.
Thank you guys for sticking around with us. And
Till next time.
Till next time.
And I'm afraid that's something I cannot allow to happen.